Jay Blocker, Mr. Up in My Rank, about to blow like a tank. Here with Filet, Mr. Skip Through That Lane. You dig
Yes,
me?
sir.
Yes, sir. What was the difference that you saw in your platform and, the opportunities that you were given basketball wise after you started being more vocal about your faith?
Mm.
What was the biggest difference?
I would say the biggest difference for me in general with my platform, I would say I was overseas in Qatar, you know what I'm saying? And before I got to Qatar, I was out of basketball for 2 years. That was the biggest scale of my life when it came to something I really put my all into. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I would say not my platform changed, my life changed, bro.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mental changed to a point where I started to have more faith and more resilience to being patient and understanding that if I keep working, God gonna present that opportunity. And literally, like after 2 years of not playing overseas and just being filet, I kind of got okay with it, and it was like, boom, team in Qatar, they offered. I'm sorry to come out. I'm like, all right, I'll go there, and I'm just grateful for it. I'll go out there, play my all, bro, every single game. After I'm done, China call.
Hmm.
Always wanted to play in China.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, and that just all came from my faith, bro. I think personally, my platform hasn't changed yet because I haven't been home to do
Okay.
to
Okay.
do any brands because I literally just got home last week from being overseas for about like what 6 months because I was only home for like 3 days when I came from Qatar. But personally, though, I would say my life, just how I'm living, bro. I'm living openly. I'm living with more grace and patience, and
Yeah.
I'm not worried about nothing. Really enjoying life. Like I'm not stressing, doubt, none of that anxiety. It's first time in my life I really actually been living like that. Because
Right.
for so long I was so subjected to grinding, working hard. For so long I was focused on getting where I want to get to and pushing towards basketball. But it's like I was so focused on that, I had to really focus on my faith. My
Mm.
faith has changed my platform because I don't care to post for the public anymore.
Right.
I'm posting
Right.
for me. I'm
Yeah.
posting what represent God. I'm posting what really is gonna put my faith out there more to help other people come to God and understand that believing in Him brings more for you.
Yeah.
That's what I think that will believe. I believe that faith has done to my platform. Like it's helped me understand, like, bro, what you post for yourself
Right.
because you believe and have faith in it. You get me?
That's heavy, bro. Cause like that's why I try to stay in the realms of my faith and
Mm-hmm.
my values. You feel me? And have these type of talks on you feel me my platform
Yeah.
because yes, I want to impact other people. That's a big thing about it. But when I scroll on my own page, at the end of the day, I'm on my page more than anybody else
Right.
because I'm trying
Exactly.
to look at the algorithm, all these different things, and I want to remind myself. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like,
Word. I got that same feeling.
yeah, like I got my camera now, like I said, late November,
Mm-hmm.
but I still got all my posts back from 2022.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because when I scroll down, I can see how God was with me. The
Yeah.
progression, you feel
Yeah.
me?
That's real.
Like I used to be posting audio files of a new song that I wanted to release. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like I don't gotta do that. You feel me? I'm gonna set up the cam and shoot my own content.
Yeah.
Really, like
That's fire.
I used to be frustrated because I was limited. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Limited in resources, and I got all these crazy ideas, bro. Like I said, I started off wanting to be an actor, but
Mm-hmm.
now it's like instead of solely being in front of the camera, because that's how I grew up. You feel me? Now I'm behind it. Now
Word.
I want to make films. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
you got
That's where
that
my
vision. You
mind,
got that
yeah, bro.
vision.
Like think Ice Cube. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I want to be, bro.
Yeah.
50
That's top.
Cent.
That layout of the quality, the caption, the scenery.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about the scenery because
Right.
normally I'm overseas in my room chopping it up.
Mm-hmm.
But then you change the scenery,
Yeah.
it's gonna take the podcast page to a different level because now I'm putting more attention to that platform because the BPF page won't always be what it is, bro. Like, I really don't really trip off that page because that's really like my professional lifestyle, bro. I don't really look at that as something I need to post on every day, which I
And
don't really.
which page is that you saying?
BPF, the one you hit
Okay,
me on.
okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
my basketball page.
Okay.
So I got like 5 pages. I don't be caring. But the platform page, I mean the podcast page is really so I won't oversaturate the platforms I already built.
Yeah,
because them people follow me, they see BPF, they expect basketball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got my shop page, I got my training page, I got
Academy page,
got the academy page, and I got the free gems page. So that's my 5. Basketball, professional world, my brand, my clothing brand, my podcast page, and my merch. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is for me. That's my brand in itself. And faith is written all over that.
Yeah.
Because I needed faith in myself to build and withstand those attributes of my brand. So that dialogue in itself, like some I pay more attention to than the other, whether I'm home or not. But I think having somebody like you that understand the vision, that tapped in, that knows about it, that's God, bro. Sending somebody that understands exactly what you went through or exactly what you're doing, these edits or these link ups, like the vision of, or even sitting down talking and bouncing ideas off each other, like it's gonna be so genuine, so organic.
Yeah.
That's why I like doing stuff like that. And I was just patient and just waited and look how it is, bro. So I mean, at the end of the day, I commend you for what you're doing, bro. You're young, you're 23 years old. Keep going, keep grinding. At the end of the day, I would say, don't worry about what people say because at the end of the day, you're doing something for yourself. Regardless if they like it or not, does it make you happy? And run with that and always use your passion, to uplift your motive. Don't ever run out of that. I would say, regardless of what you go through in life, don't ever run out of your passion, bro, because that's going to forever be the fuel to your engine. You're going to need that because the higher you go, the more people you around. Some people are very persuasive, bro. Like I've been in that realm before. I've been out there. So when you stand true on you, you fearful, very fearful. When you stand 10 on who you are and what you don't rock with. A lot of things I've been around, I just wasn't with it. I haven't done it. It's like that's not me. That's not what I'm about. So it is what it is. But some things you might have to get into just to break the threshold, and get yourself to the next situation. As long as it ain't you doing something out of your purpose or out of who you are or out of your character, then you good money. But I commend you, bro. Anybody that's young and chasing their dreams and trying to do what they want for themselves in a world of people that second guess, people that opinionate, that talk and don't do nothing and things like that. Yeah, bro. Proud of you, man. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you're doing because you gotta get head on your shoulders, bro. You wise to be 23 years old. That just tell you right there where you're gonna be. Tell you there the work you put in and how you pay attention to yourself and your growth. That's fire, bro. And then your faith in God. I think that's one of the biggest things. And
the
proud
main
of you,
thing,
bro.
yeah,
That's really the
that,
main thing. I think for anybody, but to be at your age and very, very knowing of God, that's gonna take you a long way, bro.
Bro, but you know what I kind of deal with, bro? Like, it's like, I be on some, like, I know what I know. You feel me? And people be like you said, at your age, you wise. But to me, it's like, I know what I know. You get what I'm saying?
No,
yeah, so it's like,
like
I know
exactly what you're saying. That's what I used to think for a long. I still think that to this day. Hey, master, bro. I know what I know. I know what I've been through.
Right.
That's why I be telling people, like, I experienced a lot. That's what I speak on. I will never come up here and speak on something I've never been through.
Yeah.
Like, never, bro.
Because it's like, of course, I be going through periods of self doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I look around at my peers, you feel me, and notice that I'm on a different path. You feel me? I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. You feel me? But sometimes that perception will be reflected onto me. You feel me? By people that I'm cool with or that knew me before I even stepped to a microphone, let alone the
Yeah.
camera. You feel me? So it's like that imposter syndrome. I feel like I'm in that space where I'm working through. You feel me? But when it comes to my passion, I feel like that's all I have. You know what I'm saying? Like the music, the camera is all I have. Like at one point, just a few months ago, because I was getting so wrapped up in my clients, I wasn't really recording.
Mm.
And I recorded 4 songs this year. You feel me? Usually I record 4 songs in 2 days.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that was
that's a
my you feel me, last
okay.
year, that's how I was navigating. So it was
Mm-hmm.
like without me realizing it, it felt like I was not losing myself, but it was like a piece of me wasn't I just wasn't all the way happy. Like I was happy, but I
Survival.
don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
Survival mode. You get
Yeah.
into that mode where you doing something because you know it's gonna get you somewhere, but it's like you always got that one true love. Like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I'm fine with staying home and being filet, but after a while, it's like, all right, I want to
Yeah.
go hoop.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Them 2 years, but I just knew I couldn't be too impatient about it. I just trusted within
Mm-hmm.
and just kept getting up every day, believing and keeping my hopes up high, bro.
Right.
That's really what it is. Eventually, you're gonna turn away from it. I swear, you're gonna turn away from it because sometimes it get like that where might you have to take your focus off a little bit and grind, get yourself to a space where you can relax and focus on what you love to do.
Yeah.
I had to do that. Like for I was doing filet for like 6 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
Straight. I stopped trying to go overseas, playing in programs, playing everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And then I realized like, okay, I need to really seriously try to figure out how I'm gonna get overseas.
Yeah.
And eventually I got over there, but you're gonna be good because like you said, you know what you know, but you're experiencing a lot and you still have way more to experience.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like your journey has just begun.
Mm.
If you can say that, like you
Mm-hmm.
got a lot more in store for you. So, I would say roll with the punches, but just be mindful where the punches coming from.
For sure.
You get
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like be
Yeah.
mindful where they coming from because it's gonna be like that. But like I spoke about in the gym, God created the world 6 days.
6 days. Yeah.
You can do what you do and still make your music.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just that energy to know that you could do both.
Right.
Like that
Yeah.
notion to
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
yourself, like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, we could lock in. We could do both of these.
Yeah.
We film here, do some music in the hotel, like things
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
with your mind, it's programmed. Like you probably focused on doing camera work and focused on doing that. And that's what you know, label yourself in right there. Cause that's me. Like when I'm doing filet, I'm doing brand deals, I'm locked. Like, yeah, like this deal done. I hoop later. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, you're gonna be good money, man. Like
One. Oh no.
yeah,
Go
yeah, you
ahead.
can go.
I was gonna say one thing my pastor been talking about, like the theme of this year is um acceleration.
Mm.
Like basically unusual acceleration, divine acceleration. That's the word he used, divine acceleration. So one thing he keeps saying every Sunday during his sermons is like what took some people 6 years to do is going to take you
Ooh.
6 months. You feel
Mm.
me? What took
Yeah.
somebody 3 years to do is going to take you 3 weeks.
Wow.
3 months. You feel me? It's like because God is God enough to crush that time down if He want
Mm.
to.
That's
You know
real.
what I'm
I
saying?
love hearing the word, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
real.
yeah.
When
You
when
feel
when
me?
when like when they break the word down into like life
Right, right.
situations, bro, it's so real.
It's heavy.
That's heavy,
It's heavy,
bro.
bro. Yeah.
That's heavy. He only
Yeah.
got strong enough to crush that Tom. That's
Word.
heavy.
Hey, bro, and like I said, like, cause I don't want to take up too much of your time. Um, last thing I want to ask you, when you first started, I seen something. It was like an article. I don't know if you posted it or something like that. That was probably the joint I swiped up on when we first talked about locking in or whatever the case may be. Maybe it wasn't. Um, but I seen something where like you started playing basketball, but when you started, you wasn't that good.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like when did you start playing basketball?
I played basketball when I was like, I think I was like 6. I think I was like 6. And I used to play. I used to watch my brother a lot. So my
Okay.
brother was like a lot of my motivation, when it came to this basketball stuff.
Yeah.
When it came to organized basketball, I was always around my cousin Dante
Right.
because he always played at AAU. I
Yeah.
didn't know what AAU was. I'm thinking my cousin just playing for these random teams.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then he had certain teams he was playing on, and I could always shoot. That was my thing. I could always shoot. My dad taught me how to shoot, and I just worked on it and ran with it. But I didn't play like that in high school. I didn't really play like that in middle school. And I got to JUCO. That's when I kind of like stepped into that realm and stepped into that space. Like, okay, I figured out who I am now.
So
I know who
what's
I am.
JUCO?
I went to Passaic County in Patterson.
Okay.
PCC. We played Philly. We played Philly too. That game was crazy. I think I had like 37.
Mm.
But I think they beat us. So they was nice. They was really good at that time. But that time was for me like, okay, I was still figuring out who I was as a not pre-adult. Yeah, a pre-adult and a basketball player in a sense. But I was
Right.
really trying to figure out who I am as a pre-adult. And my sophomore year was like, all right, my dad called me and he was like, look, man, don't waste my time. I don't want to waste yours. If you ain't gonna go out here and do what you gotta do, I ain't coming no more. That's all he had to tell me. And I was like, yeah, say no more.
Mm.
And it changed my whole trajectory.
Mm.
I started to go in the gym, work hard, put in pain, not worry about nothing. It was all really to make my dad proud. And then it driven to just me really doing it for myself and my family. And that's really my story, bro. Like, I wouldn't say I was the best, but I love basketball.
Yeah.
But I had to put in an excessive amount of work to get where
Mm-hmm.
I'm at today. And I just said this like on my story a couple weeks ago. Like, I don't regret my basketball process.
Right.
I don't regret it at all
Mm-hmm.
because I went through things I was supposed to go through.
Yeah.
God put that there for a reason because he knew it was gonna build me mentally and spiritually. Like, I had to understand exactly what the task was. And when I understood it, it was like, okay, I got it now. I understand it. And let's move forward.
Yeah.
Let's not dwell. Let's
Right.
move forward.
Right.
Because I used to be stuck on my high school story a lot.
Mm.
Now, that was meant to happen.
Mm.
That made me
Mm.
stronger. Because
Yeah.
if I would have got what I wanted in high school, I probably wouldn't have excelled in college.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have excelled as much as I did when I went to my university. Because I went to a JUCO and I turned into a university. But I feel like everything happened for a reason. You have to go through hardship to mold your character. You
Yeah.
have to go through a tough time so you can understand that it's not peaches and cream, it's not sweet. And you have to live honest. You have to
Right.
live humbly. And that's what it did for me, bro. Because I knew I would never not want to play basketball ever again or just be who I am. So, yeah, but that's pretty much the story, man. I really came a long way. I
For
had posted
sure.
my story. That's probably what you've seen.
Yeah.
Posted about the story for real. A couple slides. That just went crazy.
Right.
Hurry up, just trying to motivate people, motivate the youth, trying to get people to understand that you don't need everything just to start.
Yeah.
All you need is you.
Right.
Step
Right.
forward.
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
don't worry about failing, bro. Just go do.
That's real.
You's crazy because you spending more time worrying about not doing versus you don't even spend that much time to do. You just go out there and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's it right there for me, bro. Word up.
No,
That's the
for sure.
process.
I
Yeah.
just want to say, bro, I'm proud of you. You feel me?
Appreciate it, man.
Your entire journey. You feel me? Like we said, you wasn't the best growing up. You feel me? In high school, but just like you was talking about in the gym, that 25 times, You feel me? Like we said, Thomas Edison. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
10,000 like failures, but you could view it as 10,000 ways that you found out that it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So now you in a space where you finding out what works for
Right.
you. You know what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go. There you go.
And that's dope, bro.
That's dope.
That's really dope. You feel me? So I just again appreciate you for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like middle school, high school, we was watching your videos, tween behind the back, Sham God Hezzy Filet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now you evolved to, you know, what you doing now, playing overseas.
Mm-hmm.
And I love what kind of chips do you like?
That's the bag of chips right there, bro.
Yeah, I like
just
that. I like that.
Yeah. Just being creative, bro.
Yeah.
That's just showing people that.
Right.
Just starting that brand within who I am, just
Mhm.
being me. That's what I try to show through the brand, bro. But that's really something that I love to do. Like, I love to do it.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad that God allowed that in my life, because I wouldn't want to do nothing else, bro. I wouldn't want to work a 9 to 5. I'm not saying 9 to 5 is bad, but I'm just saying that gives me room to be who I am.
Yeah.
That's room for joy. That's room for happiness. That's room for comfortability.
Right.
That's stabilizing my character and understanding that I know who I am.
Right.
When you said different, like you said, you don't even want people to think like you different in the sense of better. Different doesn't mean better. Different just mean you in a different lane.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro. You in a different lane, and you in this lane, I'm in that lane. It is no seesaw ladder, it's no up, it's no down. It's just you in your lane on this side, I'm in my lane on that side. And that's what I had to start categorizing myself as. Some people, I'm different. I got morals. I got discipline. I got respect for myself.
Right.
If that's what you don't have for yourself, or if you don't pride in those, that's on you.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you. I'm not worrying about nothing you got going on. I'm just saying it's strict over here.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, it's really alignment over here.
Right.
And that's how I carry my life, bro. You gotta be you gotta be stern for yourself.
Yeah.
There's certain ways you gotta stand 10 toes in certain situations, you know, to let people know exactly what you're about.
Yeah.
Like charisma, attitude, aura, like a lot of those things are what they are, but you can see somebody and say, okay, that's a godly dude right there.
Right.
He ain't nothing to play with. You can just see demeanors, you know. So yeah, bro, I'm proud of you, man, to be young and in this world right now with what's going on, and you know, putting the efforts to even come out here. This is faith. This is belief in yourself. Popping up, just, you know, locking in and getting this stuff done and reaching out. Like, that's a lot, bro. It takes a lot to do these things, man. So definitely happy that we linked up.
Absolutely.
Start to something great.
Yeah.
And, you know, and just keep pushing, my boy.
For sure. You too, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. You know,
and one thing I want y'all to pay attention to, like he said earlier, he was doing his filet thing and took 2 years off, right? And going overseas. But what was he doing during them 2 years? Preparing. Yeah. Preparing for that moment to happen. You know what I'm saying? And you best believe, I'm sure you felt it like, yo, like, bro, when am I gonna, you know what I'm saying, do what I really want to do? Like, it was times of frustration. And,
boy,
you know, but
tell you, man,
you still prepared. And that's why God blessed you to have the opportunity to go out to Qatar, go out to China. You feel me? Go to places that you've been going. You feel me? So I feel like it's important for, I don't care if you 15 or 50 watching this. You feel me? When it's a goal that you have and you feel like you don't even have the resources, you don't know who to go to start doing what you're doing, just do what you can. And as time go on, God will provide you the people. God will provide you the tools, you feel me, to get done what you want to get done. I didn't even know how to book a studio session in the first place. I'm writing songs in my car, voice memo. You know what I'm saying? Do the song like that. If I mess up, if I breathe wrong one time, I'm starting it over. So by the time I go to the studio, I know what I want to do. I'm banging out songs in 30 minutes. You feel
Wow.
me?
Preparation, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Preparation, bro.
Now it's to the point where I got my own equipment. I started off with a sock over the microphone. You feel me?
Wow.
Set the mic on my dresser just like this, laptop. I'm doing my thing. You feel me? Now it's mic stand, pop filter. You feel me? Camera, tripod, drone. You feel me? All of that, bro. So, but it didn't happen overnight. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all it is, bro. You feel me? I
You already know,
appreciate
bro.
you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, man.
Yeah.
You know how I go.
Most
Keep doing
definitely.
what you do.
For sure. You
Yes,
too.
sir.
Jay Blocker, Mr. Up in My Rank, about to blow like a tank. You feel me? Here with Filet, Mr. Skip Through That Lane. You dig
Yes,
me?
sir.
Yes, sir. Much more to come.